There we go. Good evening, all. I'm Marco. I'm closing tabs. And yeah, let's we're just gonna have a fun, kind of fun stream-ish. Let's just make some stuff. Night Cow's here, Dennis Sewell. Bernani, welcome. Had to make tea before a start. I'm something. I don't know. So, Claudio, welcome. We will be on a little bit later, buddy. Leo's here as well. So, the plan is to create a bit of a sci-fi workshop. I am just kind of like, need to get in and just create this stinking sci-fi series. Now, I've got the first scene. I know what it looks like. But I just kind of like need a bit of a workshop. So I'm not going to go full 100% and create this tip-top details because it is going to be a very short shot. But I do need a bit of substance. So we need to create kind of like an external, an internal. There's not going to be a car in there, but it is based off like a mechanics workshop. Control S to save. Let's go 5. Let's come over here. We're going to go import our character. Import, and we always use the same character, which is in somewhere. Temp, CC4, and my main man. There he is. All right, and so we're just importing this character just purely for scale. Let's select him. Select him all. I'm going to go Control J to join, just so he's all one piece. M, new collection, and we're just going to call this character. Beautiful. Just so we know as well, I did just release on Patreon DreamUV pack number 2. Which one's going to be the best one? Balls. Let's open up balls, just so I can show you. I got add-ons into. So this is my second DreamUV texture pack. Shouldn't use Reptilian if it's just for scale. It's good. That's good. That is pretty good. But this is the second DreamUV pack. I'm going to jump over quickly. Let's jump over into Sci-Fi Kitbashing set 7. So I've been building this one out. And then kind of like if we do this, let me just explain what DreamUV does. So if I were to select this piece, and for instance, if I were to click and drag the material on, doesn't really do much. But as soon as we hotspot it, hoo-ha, it kind of does an automatic box wrapping style. Based off the texture and the geometry of the plane. Did I click on it? Yeah, this one's just a big one from memory. There we go. So now it's like UV unwrapped it based off the texture. So yeah, there we go. I should probably link that, eh? So that's on Patreons as well as Nyar. Copy, Control V. Let's go. There we go. Go check that out. Get out. Okay. So I am liking this kind of small scale. So if I do a Shift A search, Shift A mesh plane. If we go tab in edit tab into edit mode. Let me just quickly turn on the screencast keys just so we can see. There we go. That yellow one. Yes, I know. I love it. It's so good. Okay, so this is going to be the size of our garage. Let's go E3. Delete faces. So we've kind of got our now limitation. And for this shot specifically, it's mainly going to be in here, but we will probably see some externals as well. Let's just kind of realign everything. Beautiful. Ooh. So what we could probably do is we could just jump straight into the asset browser. Let's go over to Markham 3D, power boxes, and then we can probably throw some of these in. Interesting. I don't know why these don't have a texture. Why is that there? Oh my goodness. Rotate XX. There we go. And then, yeah, we can just kind of like start throwing in some of these panels. And then this is kind of like stuff where we could probably put in the back corner just for now. Excellent. The roof here. Let's do an insert. And it's going to be something straight out like that. I do prefer these lights in here. So if I were to do... no, let's separate our roof. So I'm going to press V. I'm going to press V to rip. Control L, P. And let's just focus on the roof now. We're going to do edge loops, and then these two corners in here. Let's do I to do an inset, E to extrude, and then that's where we'll put our lights in. You can't extrude 3 times because... Oh yeah, let's do our ritual, Dennis. What are some terrible jokes that I have for you, buddy? Here we go. I used to hire an old age pensioner to stand in the corner of my kitchen and tell me when my food had cooked for long enough. Nice guy for an old timer. I was watching Jurassic Park last night and I thought, not only did I give my son a ridiculous name, he can't drive. That's freaking terrible. Where do bad rainbows go? To Prism. It is a light sentence, but it does give them time to reflect. What happens when an elephant feels dizzy? I don't know that one. What was that one? I like elephants. Everything else is irrelevance. I tried calling the tinnitus help. Oh, I'm going to skip that one. Chuck Norris can bake a cake in the freezer. I know, they're terrible. Oh, that was quite poor. Poor form. Oh, come on, boulders, big form. All right, let's continue on with this. I'm going to grab this whole section, Shift D. Let's go P, separate by selection. And then we are going to add in our border. A little bit rounded like that. G to the Z. And then we're going to go E. Let's generate and solidify a modifier. We're going to make that a bit of a 0. Increase the size. Make sure we've got even thickness on. Oops. And we'll put that back into there. And then you can kind of see how we've got that nice little rim in there. Beautiful. From here, Shift S cursor selected, I am going to go with a cylinder. And in the future, they do have fluorescent lights, is the word. This is going to be great. And we're going to dump it up there like so. And let's go GX. Put it here-ish. Cheese and whiskers. Whoops. And then we'll place another one in here. Let's do bevel, bevel, bevel. Control B. E to extrude. And then on the individual, scale Shift X. And then that's going to suck a lemon. E to extrude, scale Shift X. Something like that. Lovely, jubbly. So let's just go new and new material. This one's going to be our M lights. Caps lock is on, as always. M lights. Can't spell, Marco. Well done, you donkey. Let's go 10, and as well make sure click assign on that puppy, so that we jump into cycles. Let me just quickly put that in there, 32, 64. Let's just have a look. What is that going to look like? Probably like Dennis. I have seen it. Oh my goodness, I forgot to message Curtis about it. Yes, I need to touch it. Yes, that is on my list of things to do. Orange into 3D cursor. There we go. I'm just going to quickly bring up my little handy dandy sticky note. And talk to Curtis about Afterglow. Beautiful. There's my little note. Thank you. From here, I'm going to grab this, and then we're going to just throw a mirror onto it, X and Y, and make sure we select the roof. Nice. And then from here, we can obviously change the material. So if we wanted a bit more of an orange glow, Excelente, and we'll do the same for this. Let's go add modify generate mirror, and it's going to be based off the roof. Lovely, lovely, chic. But we'll probably end up putting actually lights in there, because we know that rendering with just like an emission is no bueno. Okay, light. Let's go into, not spotlight. Let's go into area light. And we're going to go scale like this. So something like that. Put it about there. And then we're going to go into that orangey tinge. Let's go 400. And if we go into, it's the sun. There we go. So that's now just going to give us, that's going to give us some better render results. I reckon this roof is too high. Do you reckon the roof's too high? What does the sound... What sound does the dog do when you put it on the ceiling? Roof, roof. That is freaking good. That's good. That is good. Let me just quickly jump onto Stockbook and just post that to the group. Control V. Bam. From here, I actually am gonna bring everything down. Let's go GZ 0.5 to the minus. Yeah, I think that's just that gives a little bit more of a cramped vibe. From here, what I want to do is an Alt D to duplicate, kind of like as if it's linked. And now the lights are all under the same setting, even though they're the separate lights. So let's do an Alt D on that. GY, and we'll just place that in there. And then just trying to find that balance. Yeah, perfect. I do kind of want a bit more of an orangey light. Yeah, nice. Sick. Perfect, perfect. And now from here, actually, I'm just going to get rid of those power boxes for now, and then we'll come back in. With orange hue for the light, maybe? Yes. And I think when we start adding in more of these fluorescent tubes and such, I think we might have a bit more of a winner in there. Shift S, curse the word origin. Shift A, let's add any cube skis. What's going to be the best way to do this? Let's make a shelf to start off with. So we're just going to scale on the Z axis. Let's go like this. And then what are we going to do? About here-ish. That looks like a good plan. Sure does, Marianne. And then we'll scale that like so. Nice. I'm just going to go in solid mode for now. And because we're here, let's hide. Let's grab our roof. No, let's keep our roof. Walls. From here, I am going to put an edge loop through there and then move this back. And then that's kind of giving us that bit of a rounded curve like we've got here. Let's now go ahead and bring this over because I want it to go up. I think I'm doing this wrong. Let's do like so. select our top. I'm going to press I to do an edge loop. From here. I want to go up. So what happens if I put an edge loop through here? Scale X 0. Then we've got that. That edge does not look straight. It's because it's not straight. Okay. Scale Y 0. GY. There we go. That's a bit better. Now we can come over the top. And I'm going to delete all this. Delete vertices. This now we can come in. Select. Ooh, brother. Ooh, what's that? Oh. Okay. Let's work backwards. We know that the top bit is correct, so I'm going to select the bottom bit, delete vertices, and then we're going to go E to extrude, bring it down. This will now in turn allow me to grab this section, E to extrude. Let's put an edge loop through here, scale X 0. Delete these faces because we will replace that because we're doing the outside at the moment. GZ. E to extrude. That kind of gives us this nice view. And then from here we can, oops, hang on. Alt H, bring the roof back because we did shrink it down, which is good that I checked because this here, this edge here, far out, dude, you're really annoying me. We can now bring that out like so. All right. Spooky's here. Welcome. Spooky, as you can probably see, the new DreamUV pack is down. Down. Have a play with it, let me know. I am going to grab this section. I'm trying to work out how to clean this up. I think I've done. If I do this, and then we do a right-click grid fill. Oh, sorry, Control F grid fill. What happens? We get this little rubbish bit, which is not what we want. Let's just hide this section. And it needs to be, if I select this here, and then we come into item, I can see the height that it needs to be. So I'm going to grab this, I'm going to press Control V. Scale Z0, Control V, scale Z0, Control V. Beautiful. Is it? I really want this cleaned up. Delete faces. Delete edge. And then we need to have, that's on the x-axis. Yep. On the x-axis. So if I were to do E to extrude along the x, Control V. Nope. There we go. Okay. F. That goes there. F. It's a triangle, but that's okay. I can live with that. However, let's do this. We are going to select this and this, right-click subdivide. Control C. Oh my goodness, right-click subdivide. J? Yep. Control V. I hate you. Scale Z0. Control V. from here, is that still a face? Yes, it is. Face. From here we can go F, 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 F. Yeah, I thought so. F, F. Done. All right, so, geez, that's okay. Rhino, welcome. I'll play around with it this week. Awesome. Doing a start menu and character screen feels harder than building the game. Oh my goodness. Yeah, UI design sucks. That's never been my strong point either. Yeah. I am not going to sugarcoat that in any way. All right, let's go E to extrude. And now we've kind of got this nice little lip. And then from here we can go ahead and start adding a whole bunch of crud over the top. I reckon that'll look great. I do want to steal this. Control numpad plus. Let's grab this section. Shift D. P separate by selection. I'm going to bring that over. And now that I think about it, it would have made my life a lot easier if I just went P separate by P, Control P, P, separate by selection. So now this is an individual piece. That would have been like a lot easier, Marco. But anyway, good try. Let's do now F, F, close that off. And then I just want to work on this little piece. So from here, we can grab that, expand our selection with numpad plus, E to extrude along the Z-axis, Control F grid fill. I hate you. FF. Where are my screencast keys? What the? How bizarre. Is it because I've got that open? Oh. Is it because I got that open? I don't know. Yeah, he's making a Root Small Team every month. I have only ever once done the Epic Games Challenge. And once was enough. But I can say I made a game from start to finish in Unreal Engine. Did anything happen with it? Nah. But you know what? I'm fairly happy with it. The fact that I completed it is the most important thing. Okay, I'm liking this piece. Let's just maybe give it a little bit more schmutz. What the? Merge by distance. Alt left click. Alt left click. How bizarre. Do 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 do. And then we'll do a bit of that. It's not related to the Epic. It's just more. Yeah, yeah. I was just referencing the Epic one. Alright, so I'm just going to add a little bit of detail onto this. Just to start off with, because I'm a clown. Let's go. Actually, we'll do Shift D, P, separate by selection. And then we'll do a solidify modifier on it. Generate. Solidify modifier. 0. Select all. Shift N to flip the normals. Make sure they're facing the right way. If we come into face orientation, we can see this is all backwards. Lovely. It's not my game to kickstart some downtime. Yeah. I did jump into Star Citizen last night just for a little bit of funsies. You know, land the A2 and straight away, bam, I'm getting shot at by what I'm assuming now is NPCs. That was, oops, fat fingers. I was not stinking happy about that. Cool, 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 cool. I like that. I like the pipage in here. Let's go ahead and build Control A, Control J. So let me just quickly show you. With this selected, let's open up our asset browser. Mark on 3D, materials, DreamUV, I'm going to dump that in there. It's not what I wanted, but anyway, whatever. Let's go into DreamUV, select our object for hotspot, select this thing, and then we go hotspot, lovely, Control S to save, and then I'm going to throw that one on there. Can we do it again? Hotspot? Hotspot. Hotspot. Alt-H. Okay, so having this panel here doesn't really work with it. So it would probably be better to have kind of like a solid, yeah, like a solid one like that. Interesting. Yeah, right. I will check that out. And then if we did a hotspot on this one, maybe. So yeah, beautiful. So this is part of the older set. It's good to know though how that worked out. Interesting. Okay, so from here, let's go back into solid mode. Actually, no, I need that. Oh my goodness. The heater has been turned on and it is stinking hot. Okay, let's come up into there. Scale on the y-axis. And I'm going to put it probably about here-ish. Nice. And then from here, let's do G to the Y all the way down. Going to grab this one, Shift D, and we'll move it all the way to the end. Why are you in midair? Are you in midair? Oh, that's why. Because there's nothing there. GY. Put that there, which means that I'm going to grab this one here. And we'll bring that back to about there. The idea that I'm having with this is I'm going to put edge loop and edge loop. Bevel, Control B to bevel it out like so. Let's delete those faces. E to extrude along the Z axis and to there. F. Right. So let's pull that out. There we go. There we go. Whoa, jeez. DreamUV part of... Yes. Or it's on Gumroad. So there's 2 sets on Patreon. My page. So there is. So that's the new set. And then... Oh, gosh, I don't know. Somewhere far, far down. I don't know when. I think it was like last year. Maybe I put it all together. So most of all these assets are all downloadable. There it is. And then that's the other set there. It's hot. But the Dream add-on proper is a free add-on that you can download. I don't know where the link is, but the link's in there to download it for free. So that's this one here. Somewhere down the bottom where it says for free download. Okay, let's have a look. I like it. I like it. I like it. This is looking great. I do. Yeah, these power boxes are going to be good to throw in. And then if we, what's under the table? Crates and boxes. Oh, I have files. Mark on 3D Studios. What's the dude's name? Magpie. He's got a magpie as his icon. What? What? No. What's it called? Yeah, I gotta open up Discord. I gotta go backwards. I gotta go find this channel. That magpie. I did a thing. There we go. Let me just search for did. Get stuffed. I know. I've got an I did a thing in here. Is it not in here? No, surely it is. There's no Theos. Okay. Whoops. Let me just minimize that. There is... No, it's not that one. I did a thing. I did a video on it. Where is it? There's those other guys. How ridiculous. I have no idea where it is. Far out. No, I made a thing, you idiot. Nope, that's the script. Ah. I don't think this is it. Oh, can you show... Yes! Yes! Awesome. Alright, let's grab some of this stuff. Okay. Do I have textures on these things? I thought I did. Okay. Mark, can you show the material nodes for the DreamUV, please? Yeah, it is just materials. That's all it is. So if I were to come into here, let's select that. Shading. Yeah, that's all it is. Basic shift. Control Shift T to set up the material. That's all it is. I haven't added ambient occlusion. Purely for the fact is I want faster render times, and we know ambient occlusion slows us down dramatically. But if I need to, I'll probably go back in and add it. But by default, I'm not going to keep them in. Spreadsheet with shortcuts. I just know it exists. Okay, here we go. So we got a lathe. I am going to steal this. And in here. Sweet. Oh, yes. Okay, jerry can. Okay, yes. Okay, a bucket. Those are some interesting pliers. That. And then over on the right side, bucket. Another box. Bandsaw. Cupboard. Okay. I'm just going to go turn off the heater before I die. Okay, so that was good. I've got a whole bunch of assets now that I can use, which is awesome. Let's put that in the back corner. And then from here, because these are all texturized, I think they may, actually maybe they are, I don't know. Bandsaw, this, let's grab the lathe. That probably needs to be done properly in terms of texturing. Rotate 90. Let's go there, close that, rotate 90. That's pretty cool. Put that there-ish. Can you dual bake ambient and normal? It cuts it down. You mean ambient and diffuse? Yes. Yeah, I know what you mean about that. From here, you know what? Let's just try it. Will it work? I'll be surprised if it does. Nope. Okay. So something's wrong. Ah, darn it. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's try this one. Okay. Let's select there, 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 and there. Control E, mark seam. Let's do a hotbox. Oh, sweet, that one worked. Grab that. Let's, oh, fire, come on. Asset browser, into here. Let's go into materials. Do I have, what does that one look like? Oh, sick. Perfect. Let's zoom in on that. I'm going to leave that one as is. This one here. Nope. Hotspot. Noise. And I'm going to want that. Cool. I like it. Bucket I'm not going to touch. This bandsaw is going to be interesting to see if it's going to work. I don't think it will. Looks like it did. Let's do... what the heck is that? Tab, Shift N. Let's do another hotspot. It's kind of cool. All right, I'm going to keep that one. O. Let's do this. Put that about there. GZ. Noise. Patrick Stab, welcome. Definitely not a cherry Botaniq. I know. We saw the you guys saw the Apple one. I really could have gone for an Apple Botaniq today, just saying. And then with this, we can go Shift D, duplicate. And then this is kind of like the idea of that I had with all these boxes. So if we just kind of went Alt G, Alt R, and then from here, we can place them wherever we want, and then randomize these scales. Whoops, whoops. Oh my goodness. Shift D. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh, Marco, it's okay. Calm down, buddy. Tell your mum to calm down. Okay. Awesome. I like the fact that we've got all these boxes here, and then we can throw them onto the shelves as well. So let's just grab a few. Shift D. And then you kind of see how we can just quickly fill out this scene without doing too much. That's right, this box is bent. Let's go like so. Shift D, and we'll plop that one there. G to the X. Awesome. How's that looking now? Nice. I do think, though, that that needs to be this color, so it all matches. Control S to save. Is that the same color? Painted yellow, painted orange. Painted yellow, mate. That kind of looks sick. Very happy with how that's coming along. This bit up here, let's do a hotspot on that puppy. And you can be yellow, so that it all kind of comes together. This now, remember, interact with Twitch. Ah, jeez. Yes, let's jump over to Twitch. Create a dashboard. I'm coming over Twitch. Stream manager. Let's have a checkaroony. Mr. Emerges over here as well. Did you receive that new microcontroller? I did, buddy. I did. I did receive the microcontroller as well. yeah, I got a full box of goodies. I got like 20 servos in there and blah, blah, blah. So, very happy. But I think it's a Raspberry... Yeah, it's a Raspberry Pi software, whatever that is. Okay, where are they? Let me just bring them up. So yeah, it's these bad boys here. What does it say? Pi count. It says Raspberry Pi on it. It's got the Raspberry Pi symbol, which I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to play around with the Raspberry Pi, but yeah. RP. Oh my goodness, busted my chops. No, I think this company in Australia makes them. Raspberry Pi Pico. Yeah, it's Raspberry Pi Pico. Okay. While brewing some tea, I've got an idea for you. A driver and container handler. You pick up 2 planes. Door icon. Oh yeah. You can use the architectural modifier on it. That'll kind of do a lot as well. Let's do an Alt G. Okay. Alt G. Yeah, that's a great add-on. Especially if you guys remember from the previous streams when I was building those buildings. That was actually detrimental. I used that a lot. Okay, hide. So now let's jump in, and we're just going to dump in a whole bunch of power boxes. For some reason, okay, that was a bit weird. For some reason, they're at a different angle, and I'm not thrilled about that. I'm just going to quickly go into Open Blend File, work out what the heck's the problem. It's really simple. Yeah. I like the idea. I might have to see if I can whip something together. Rotations are fine. Why? Rotations are fine. Why are they coming in at a weird angle? Why are they coming at a weird angle? I'm just going to quickly select everything. Rotate X 90. Rotate X 90 to the minus. Control S to save. We can close this now. Come back into this. Refresh. I have no idea why. Yes. Yes, let's. I'm just going to undo all that. Control S to save, close. Refresh. I have no idea why. Is this at a weird angle? No, rotation's fine. Oh, I hate you. Okay, let's bring that in. Rotate X, Y 90. I'm actually going to bring in a few of these. Rotate Y 90. It's kind of like a Tesla wall, that one there. Rotate Y 90. I don't know. Do you know what they call easily round tea leaves? They're called chai. They're chai. Did you know one thing I really like doing is picking leaves and putting them in hot water. It's my specialty. I hate tea. Yeah, Pico. So Emerger. So these are the ones that are created. Yeah, they're built in Australia. So that's why supporting an Australian business. So I ordered all my electronics through them, and yeah, so I got like a whole bunch of servos and all that kind of jazz. Okay, GYX. Whoops. Let's put that there. Put this one up against the wall. Good one. Thanks. Okay, I do like these. I reckon we need probably maybe like 3 or 4 more. What the heck? Shift D to the Y, put it over there, and then now what we'll do is we'll do a whole bunch of linking. Oh my goodness, this is really frustrating. I don't know why it's doing it. Let's go something like this. Can you stop being a jerk? Place that like this, and let's go G to the Y. Nice. Let's grab a few more. Rotate Y 90, rotate X 90. This week will be local soccer tournament that I'll be coaching at. I am not looking forward to it in the slightest. The Sydney people that come from Sydney are just freaking weird. It is a kids tournament and they are taking it like it's the World Cup. It is ridiculous. I'm really, really not looking forward to it. Okay, so if we have a look at this now, just by throwing a few of those assets on, if we go here, Alt H. Do you know that my bringing city forest together, you could make music? They're called Linkin Parks. Far. Pico, like the Babbage mascot. Yeah, like this. This is good. Let's kind of keep grabbing a few more. And like I said right at the start of the stream, doesn't need to be epically big. It is going to be a bit of a quick shot. Let's go something like that. And then we'll move this piece over, G to the Y. That looks pretty cool. And then, yeah, now kind of like as we go through and start filling everything out, I reckon, yeah, we're going to get some really nice results. Even some of the stuff like that there. I'm actually thinking we jump over into, Kitbash 7. Grab some of those files. Oh yeah, today's Sunday. Far out. What's everyone's plans for today? I'm going to grab this. I like this piece. This piece is kind of like a bit of a heater. Alt G, rotate Z 90, X 90. And then we're going to move that all the way to the back. So it's like that. Let's have a look. How's that sitting? That's looking pretty suave. Put it right in the corner. Control S to save. I'm not going to worry about doing all the textures right now. We'll probably come back to that. Let's go with this piece. Let's go Control C on that one. Let's do, oops, where is it? Where is she? Control C. Whoops. Control C. Oh my goodness, Marco. Alt R, Alt G. Let's go rotate X, rotate Z onto the 90. And with this, we will put it up into here. And we'll make sure we put something in there. Let's go G, just pull it out a little bit. Nice. Oh, speaking of Kitbash, did you hear about the new... Yes. I have... Watching the British GP later. Oh my goodness. I haven't watched GP for ages. I have seen that. And I'm like, ooh. Merge has got barbecue with friends? Yum. Hang on. Coal barbecue or gas barbecue? That is more important. Coal or gas barbecue? There is only one answer. Let's grab that. I really like this piece. This is one of my favorite pieces that I've made for this set. Let's do an Alt G, Alt R. Oops. Let's go rotate Z90, rotate X or Y. All the way up. Yeah. Let's do a, with that selected, we're going to do a Shift D and duplicate that puppy and bring it all the way back. Nice. Wood pellets. Gas. Oh my goodness. Emoji killing me. Gas. Gas. No, there is no shrimp on the barbecue. Oh man. No. Whenever I cook a barbecue, it's always I lie. Okay. Let me rephrase that. When I'm cooking a barbecue at home, it will always be a cold barbecue. When I'm cooking barbecues elsewhere, whether it be church or school, kids' school or whatever, it will be probably a gas, because stuff that. When barbecue is calling you, you can hear them call you. And, oh my goodness, that is good. That is quick. I pay respect to that one. Oh, gee. Oh my goodness. I apologize for nothing. Actually, let's go rotate 180. That looks cool. Shift D. Shift D. That looks pretty suave. Okay, what are we looking at now? So unfortunately, yeah, stuff is black at the moment, but that's fine. Pays to be Holocene and the Lowell of... I don't know what that is. Let's go. I want to remove that one, and I'm going into matte underscore metal. Step cat blocks, matte underscore metal. Let's do something like that. Roughness down, metal up. Yep. And I think we might do the same for these. Let's do that. Copy material to selected. I don't know how I feel about... Yeah, maybe something like that. We need to add like a little bit more grunginess. Let's do a Control S to save. What is that by his feet? His rig. US band. Ah, right. I see now. Let's jump over into... Oh. Hang on. In here somewhere, there is... Dang it. Okay, I gotta work that out. Anyway, let's come back into DreamUV. Select that. Hotspot. Now, what does this look like? I reckon it needs to be some sort of dark color. I think that's too dark. Actually, that's not bad. What about this one? That's it. There we go. Look at all that scratches and grunging. Oh yeah, baby. What about this one? Yep. I accept. I will. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. And then one other thing you can do, I don't know where I got these from. If I go File, Import, Images, Planes, M, 3D Stuff, Textures, Grunge, perfect. Then we go, these, I want that one, I want that one. And that one, import images. And then from here, we can do something like this. Shift D, rotate, and we just got to lift it up ever so slightly. And we'll scale that up. From here, Alt R, we'll rotate X. And then we can bring that to something like that. We're not really going to see this one. Just make sure it sits up against the flat plane. Oh, boom. Perfect. I actually never got into League of Legends. I played something else. Dota? I think I played a little bit of that. Okay, let's grab this and we'll slide it in along there. Shift D, Y, and then we will do scale, G to the Z, GY, GX ever so slightly. What does that look like? Look, I think that's pretty good. Looking at the widget for Blender. Okay. I have no idea. Okay, so I am really happy with this. I haven't done that. Hotspot. What is the main material? Dark scratches. If we select that, then that. Copy material to selected. Oh, yes. How gungy does that look? Oh my goodness. Now it's going to be a case of just putting like more and more stuff around. Oh, yes. Yes. What do we got in here that we can kind of steal? I do like this box. Let's create this box here. Shift S, cursor word origin. Let's jump over into this. Co is for lazy people. And Gaz is for the lazier people. Oh boy. Oh, them fighting words. Okay, so from here, we're going to do this. What do we got? We have almost like Shift D, P, separate by selection. And then this here is going to be our bevel. Actually, let's delete this first one. I'm going to select this face first. Control B to do a bevel. And it's going to be something like that. So I'm just trying to, inspirational wise from that. From here, Shift D, hide. And then we're going to make the lid section. Let's do Control R to do an edge loop. V to rip, Control LP. Separate that into modifiers, generate mirror modifier. I hate you. There we go. That's fine. And then from here, I'm going to do I to do an inset. Let's do, nope, yep, let's do that. We're going to do I to do an inset. Edge loop through there, scale X on the 0. Scale Z 0, Control B. Control B. GX, so we got that. And then scale Z 0, V to rip that edge. V to rip that edge, Control L, I hate you. Let's go delete face, Control L, delete vertices, lovely. And then from here we can do I to do an inset, select these inner faces, delete faces, and then clipping, G to the Y, just close it off, delete faces. That'll give us this, lovely. From here, generate solidify modifier, and we'll make that 0. So it pumps up a little bit. Right click, actually. Let's select this edge here. Nice. Control B. Edge loop that puppy. Right click, shade smooth. Shade smooth with angle. I hate you. Control A, Control A. Let's go. Maybe I'll do this. K, AC, enter. K, AC, enter. K, AC, enter. K, AC, enter. Well done, Marco. Delete, 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 delete. Hate you. Delete, 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 delete. Oh, you dumb donkey. Can I go back? Yes. Awesome. Let's click on that. We want to clean this up before we apply all the modifiers. K, AC. K, AC. K, AC. K, AC. Then we select these faces. I'm just trying to clean up the mesh. Actually, we can just do this, 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 this. Delete edges. Do that, and do that. So we select all this. G, Y. That. Scale Y 0. F. Oh, fine. F. Come on, you dog. F. Go this way then. Awesome. Right click, shade smooth. Shade smooth by flat. Once we apply this, right click, shade smooth by flat. There we go. Alt H to unhide this box. From here, we can select probably this first face, inset. Oh, I hate you. Let's go G to the Z. Delete faces. And now we've kind of got this box which has a lid. We might just throw some hinges on. Wow, this is bad. 103, okay. Let's do this. Shift D, gonna scale. And then we'll just do a smaller lead to extrude. Actually, no, let's delete this face. Let's do a shrink wrap. Let's do a solidifier modifier. So it goes inwards. And this will create our shelves and all that. Control S to save. Apply that puppy from here. I like how this is looking. So let's do a hotspot on that one. Hotspot on that one. Will it work? I'm going to throw that one on there. How does that look? And let's throw that one on as well. I think it's a bit too much. Let's maybe a grey. Let's not that one. That one's not bad. Let me just select both of these. Control J to join. Rotate Z 100. No, actually, that's fine. Okay, let's have a look. How does that look? How does that fit in? How does that fit in with the theme? Not too bad. I think once we start maybe putting in some hoses, maybe we create some shelves. Maybe. Okay, let's find a place for this. Period keep. Cool. You're not even on the table yet. Let's make sure. Like so. Why? I like it. It is pretty cool. I think once, let's actually, I know the cables. I want to throw some, oh baby, no, you will. Go away. Control S to save. Rotate X 90 to the minus. Maybe we put it in like so. Just trying to find that middle ground. Beautiful. I reckon that there will add just a little bit of how's your father? Oh, delightful. Oh, yes. Let's go matte _ rubber. We're going to make just kind of like a dark material, roughness all the way up. Shift D on the Y, rotate Z 180. Sweet. It's pretty cool. I do like it. And then I know I should probably put some photo scans in of my engine. That's what that'll but I won't, but I should. Okay, now I'm trying to find specific. Oh yes, this one here is what I was thinking about. And so that one goes there, but the scale is stupid big, 0.01. Excellent. Look at that. Mark, you need to find dark material. Do you need a golden compass? Oh my goodness. There are a few. Great stuff. Thanks, buddy. Toric. Maybe. We'll add a metal to that one. I reckon I reckon maybe like, yeah, maybe like a lamp in here or something. The floor just seems so stinking bare. Maybe there should be some sort of tubs here or some sort of rubbish. And then here it needs to be all kind of like tools and all that kind of stuff. So maybe we'll find that later. What I'm thinking. No. Actually, do that again. Control B to about there. Control B to about there. Let's do I to do an inset and E to... Ooh. No. Leave that as is. I think it's too dark though. If we select one of these lights... You know what, that's a bit better. 200. Control S to save. Do I have a camera in here? Control Alt Numpad 0. I do not. So we will go into Camera, Control Numpad 0. We will change the lens from perspective to panoramic. 30 mil. Something like that. Just out of curiosity. I just want to see what it looks like. Got a jet. I'm out of soft drinks. Nice. Well, you have a great Sunday, Mr. Dennis. Or a Saturday. It's probably Sunday. Oh, that's... Yeah, definitely. I think this cardboard material looks a little bit weird. This material, this orange, looks really nice. Something needs to fit in here. These cables coming across, looking gorgeous. But definitely, yeah, a lot of tools and all that through there, I think will make it work, make it pop a lot more. At the end of the day, there's, it's all about Sunday afternoon. I'll DM you some ideas. Beautiful. There's nothing really drawing me to the eye in this rendered image, but that is fine because we're building this scene up. And I mean, it'll probably be filmed like this, and there might be a little bit of this. So while we're here, let's maybe create a bit of a border around for this building. Yep. Out of curiosity, what does the shading look like? Is it just brown? Just intriguing. Thank you, Mr. Leo. Yeah, very bland box. Let me just jump into Extreme PBR combo. There we go. Shading cardboard. Is there a cardboard in here? Box. Fabric. Okay, let's think. Decals, robot. Is there no cardboard in here? Surely. Paper and cardboard. No, there's nothing with labels per se. Nope. Yeah, needs some sort of labels. What if we replace that? What the heck is that? This? What are these materials then? Cardboard, cardboard, cardboard. Okay, well, let's swap them all out. this one. Copy materials to selected. Oop, you've lost your hair, buddy. F12. Might have to make my own texture for them. They just look a little bit off. They're too shiny, I reckon. What I'm thinking as well... nah, stuff it. Alright, Control S to save. Let's go ahead and make a bit of a border around this entry point. So we'll go something like this. Place that there. And we're going to go to extrude. Let's throw a mirror modifier on that. Generate mirror x-axis. Make sure we turn on clipping. I hate you. GZ. E to extrude along the x-axis. Delete those faces. Control B. Oops. Control B to do a bevel. No. I reckon it's got to be square. Hey, where'd that thing go? And it is way too big. That is fine. You should make a camo variation. Ooh, interesting. Camo variation. I reckon I could. I'll give it a crack. Maybe tomorrow. What add-ons am I doing tomorrow? Oh, far out. What am I doing tomorrow? Ooh, that one. Okay. That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting to test that. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, this is the thing. I don't have anything that looks like tools or anything like that. Any pieces that should be on the bench. All right. Well, I know what the next things I need to make. Okay, let's go GX, and then I'm gonna go stuffiers, and we'll do this and this. Let's do this. Control B to do a bevel. And we'll do one of them. Awesome. Door. What does a door look like? Do we roller door this thing? I'm just trying to think. What does a door look like? I know what a door looks like. But if we have a look here, we've got kind of a bit of roller door on the top there. So I mean, technically we could. I do like this idea of it coming out like that. And then maybe we can E to extrude, and maybe that's where the roller door hides. Did you try Conjure? I have not. What is this add-on? Public Alpha. Oops, sorry. Alpha Bay. Wow. €80 though. So we're just looking at this one. I will have a squeeze. Okay. I don't know. Based on the reference pics, it's not doing a very good job. What? Science needs a robot trying to clean the floor. Oh, I was like, what? Yeah, that conjure, I don't know. I'm going to have to... I don't know. Alright, I like that. Probably here as well, then we can put in maybe a bit of a sign or something. Shade smooth by angles. Lovely. Roller door. We need a roller door. Let's go like this. We're going to go just plain. Rotate X. We will do this from scratch, even though I could probably just steal it from one of the other buildings. I am not going to try and hide this. So we'll do something like this. So we select every second one. Shift R. Control R. Nope. Okay. I was hoping that maybe a repeating action might help. So if I do this, technically then we can apply to a curve. Let's go into individual origins, and then we can actually animate the roller door, but I'm not going to bother with that. Let's just go back a smidgen, and then from here, let's go ahead, select all these vertices, delete face, select all these vertices, delete face, GY, and then I will do just a small little extrude on here. Just something like that. Okay, so from here, if we do a hotspot, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I think this is going to be yuck. Might have to make a bit of a custom material for this one. Let's go like that. Control S to save. What do we got? Now let's go ahead, throw in a sky texture. Sky. Nope. Sky. We will rotate the sun around. Cool. Let's do... I'm going to do an edge loop through here. Scale Z0. Control B to do a bevel. Control numpad minus. Let's add a slight stroke. No, Alt S. And then I'm going to do another one here. Now the reason why I'm doing this is just kind of split up the UV. Do I have clipping turned on? I don't. Let's do a Control Z on that. Make sure we turn clipping on. Alt S. I hate you. Control numpad minus. Right click, smooth by angle. Now if we do a hotspot, let's go ahead and throw on green. Ew. Brown. Let's do... It's going to be like a dark color. That one's not bad. And then put on some like, yeah, things on there. Put on some lights or something coming down so at night time it illuminates. I think that is a great idea. Let's go Shift A. I'm going to add in a plane. Let's scale that up. GZ. Scale it down a little bit. What on earth is that? Can we just add a... Let's create a new material. I'm just going to call this ground for now. Stupid caps lock. Ground. Let's do just a brownie color and roughness all the way up. Pop that up. Definitely not what I want. Do I actually have my other stuff in here? I don't. Where's all my alpha textures? Did I never put them in here? Maybe? Huh. Alright, I gotta do that. So maybe what we do, what I'm thinking is that if we create some sort of light fixture, so for instance, hide that please. Let's go I to do an inset, scale that puppy in. Let's actually should have done that and that. Control B to do a bevel. From here, let's go Shift S cursor. Shift S cursor selected, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. And then let's throw a mesh sphere. It's going to throw it in there like so. What color light should this be? I mean, emission lights. I reckon we duplicate this. Light underscore blue. Let's go with a blue color. With this, we're going to select a few random faces. And this is going to be kind of like the panels. Control B, middle mouse up 1, Control numpad minus, Alt S, just bring it in. Nice, right click. Did I butcher that? I did a little bit. So let's undo that. Alt S. Shade smooth. Actually, it will select everything. Clear sharps. There we go, that's a bit better. That and that. Control J to join. Oh, Fred, I hate you. Let's do... Actually, let's swap that back out. Hotspot that puppy. Let's do one of these. That and that. Control J to join. Cool. What's that look like now? Have the wide brim with a light in the middle. I will accept that. So, as per spooky, let's do a Shift D. I'm going to scale that up. Let's do that. V to rip, Control L, delete vertices. Let's go there. I'm going to create a new material, and we're going to call this glass. From here, let's jump over into the shading tab. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't you dare crash. Good. Safe. Let's jump into a glass BDSF. Assign this one. So we do, get rid of you, glass, transparent, and then we do a mix. Nope. We do a mix shader. That goes into there, that goes into there, that goes into there. So now we've kind of got this like a bit of a bubble. And then make it like 0.9 so that, yeah, we see that there is a cover there, but it's a little bit flaky. How to make it a little bit dirty? That's another question. But that's for another time. And then if we... That is a big light. That's a very big light. Oh my goodness. I have so many stinking add-on stuff coming up. Shift S cursor selected. I am going to add in a light. Spotlight. Let's come into layout. You can do it. I'm going to roughly flow it in like so. Let's do blue. 500. Actually, we might just tilt it down a little bit. 60. I think that is rather large. I think it's a bit too large. If I make this -5, Alt H, so we can see that that light is well off. 2000. Something like that. Nah, I don't like this. Don't like this. $5,000. Whatevs. Alt D. And we'll put one through there. What on earth is that? Why is there light streaking? Oh, whatevs. Always should almost be. Oh. Somehow like this. Ooh, that's actually not too shabby. Let's go with that. I'm going to delete you, select you. Let's go into a generate mirror, y-axis. I'm going to click on you, go suck a lemon. That's kind of cool. I'm happy with that. I'm going to continue to work on this throughout the week. So I might post stuff on Instagram once this is done, straight off to the Patreon peeps as well. It's just now it's going to be all these little assets, you know, like spanners or whatever needs to be created. I think that's a really good start. Needs to be crud on the ground, some rubbish or something. What would this look like? Add a bit of shininess to it. Whoa, it's not reflecting back up. Which is what I was semi... What the heck is that? Oh, that's, yeah. Which is kind of what I was hoping for. That'll reflect up a little bit. Because what would happen? Where are those lights? There's one. What if it was a point light? Sunlight. Oh, jeez. Area light. Maybe an area light would be fine. An area light will be suffice. And then we can bring that down to about 2000, yeah? Definitely in here, there's going to need to be some sort of lights in the background in terms of, you know, like mechanical systems or something, like even on these here. Yeah. All right, we're going to call it a night there. Yeah. This is good. So I'm going to do a plug again. Jump on Patreon. There's a whole bunch of assets on there. Latest pack is on there as well. I'll send out an email to Gumroad peeps later on tonight, maybe. Interesting. Okay. Powerbox needs... Powerbox. It needs a powerbox. Yeah, that's what these things are that we created on stream a couple of weeks ago. Here. Yes. Okay, I see what you're saying. Let's go. It's almost like, oops. Can you stop? Okay. Oh, that's because it has the weird camera angle. That's why. Oscar for the... No, but you're right, Spooky, as always. I do like... One thing that really annoys me now is going into places like industrial places. Even there's a coffee shop near work. I'm there looking at the roof and I'm there with people and they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, yeah, look at this. Look how that cable looks, how it's going into the roof and then bends around. Isn't that cool? And they're like, no. If you want to get into something and you want to annoy yourself dramatically, get into finding tracking points. Oh man, you will hate yourself because you will then from then on in will look at everything. Oh, is that a tracking point? That'd be a good tracking point. Yeah, I could track off that. That is way too big. So let's do an E to extrude. E to extrude, and then I can do an Alt S. Alt S, make it a little bit thinner. Yep, sweet. And then what you do, oh, go away. Delete vertices. Come in here, delete vertices. Perfect. And that just kind of like adds rubber. That just adds like just a little bit extra on that. It's good. All right, let's call it a night. Have a great night, guys. Have a good week. Monday, tomorrow night is the Egon add-on. Wednesday night will be around things you can do to help properly calibrate your 3D printer. One thing that I always do when I get a new printer, even sometimes I still do it. And Friday, I don't know. I do want to sit down and make an animation, so we'll go from there. I can't take a normal walk through the local park by looking at the benches. I know, and you look